some of the crowd and smiling at them and with them. Oh, the way the crowd yelled. Ernie with a right that did score. But Holmes keeps using that left. It's the dominant blow of the contest, in my view, thus far. Will very possibly, maybe even probably, get a fight with Kenny Norton. The telecast, we will be bringing him to the New York State Athletic Commission. Support continues to grow. Third round action. It's been a good fight thus far. Holmes, the quick in this fight. Seconds left to go in the third round. Holmes did score with a good right, then a left and another right. This is by far the best that I have ever seen Holmes fight. Last November 5th in this very arena, that was when Holmes fought Ebar Arrington and showed us nothing. It's Holmes' left that is dominating the early going. Except for Shavers hurting Holmes twice with scorching rights. Larry, you're moving to your left, you're moving to your right, you're using the ring. And indeed, it's a Shavers failure that he doesn't know how to cut a ring in half on a fighter with the kind of movement that Holmes is evidencing today. 35 seconds into round 4. Kenny, what's your view?
The long living punches and just keep moving, keep boxing well. Once Shavers gets hurt, his main thing that he uses is the left hook. He always reverts back to his left hook.
Bristling action along, and if Shavers can't hurt Holmes or put him away, whether Ernie has the stamina. You see him covering up. That left is always in his face and bothering him. Again, the left. And Ernie doesn't quite know how to
Smart fight now, Howard. He's picking the shots well. He's picking the jab. He keeps the right hand.
Yes, of those hands. Very quick-handed, heavy hand. Corner of your pick. And it's been a good round for Holmes. Shavers apologizes. Davy Pearl was right in on it, but Holmes was his views about fighting the winner. The end of this round coming up. Corner. Wow. Las Vegas, Nevada.
Notice how Holmes is using the whole ring now. He's got the back, he's the in, he throws, he jabs. He's controlling the fight.
Has grown with his ability to use the left. Almost in Lloyd Patterson's statement for the New York State Athletic Commission.
I feel the longer it's like this, it's going to hurt boxing because you have two different champions. It's never happened in ages in heavyweight history.
Okay.
Only, a few years ago. I think now we should fight and just settle it, period.
Okay, Ken, let's get back to this one because this is good action.
Right now, definitely Holmes is in control.
I think Ken said it. Holmes is in control. He's been fighting his kind of fight, and Ernie is in a little bit of trouble. And Holmes is measuring him, has him in the corner right above us. And Ernie is in trouble, trying to cover. Remember, he said he would knock him out anywhere from the 5th to the 9th. But Shavers was above us with 30 seconds left in the 5th round. This has turned into a beauty of a heavyweight fight. Holmes suddenly with Shavers rather with a right, and Holmes has to be wary. There is a cut below Shavers' left eye. 5, Ernie Shavers left of your screen. Larry Holmes back to us. His use of the ring. He had Shavers hurt. Last suddenly came out, but could not really score against Holmes, who's been dominant. Kenny Norton as Holmes scoring again. Minute and a half gone in round 6. Shavers furiously trying to mount a charge in this round. Remember, Shavers' stamina always was a question. He answered the question to some degree against Ali. Ali threw virtually no punches the first 6 rounds against Shavers, or the first 5. Shavers now flailing away at Holmes. Caught him with a right uppercut to go in the 6th round. Shavers finally missing. Holmes in command of himself. Poised. This Shavers with a broad hurt. Rennie showed in the Ali fight. 35 seconds left in the 6th round. Larry using the left again. There's the countdown. Counting down.
1 point.
Last round, you may have detected, that's the mark of an intelligent fighter. Ray Arcel right next to me, the great.
Keep moving, keep moving. That's it, go now.
Ernie. Still, Holmes keeps using that left.
He's gonna fall. He's gonna fall.
Hurt by the right. Ernie missing with his wild right. Ernie talking to Holmes now. Holmes with suddenly a right uppercut, but it did not land full flush. He grazed. And yet, though Holmes is 6'4" and Shavers is 6 feet, the actual reach measurement is not discernibly different.
Hold it. Come on. Move, big guy.
20 seconds left. It's been a good boxing round for Larry Holmes. The crowd screamed at Shavers' right, but again they were misled. See, Shavers' right there. Grazed, went over the shoulder. Coming up, the end of the 7th round, and Holmes is cleaning up on Shavers. Finn using that ring. You see him moving left, mainly left, then right. And Shavers the ring. And Holmes using the left to retain control. Look at Holmes. Left, left, left. Good. To the 8th round. It's a scheduled 12 round. Problem is, he is not scoring with it. He did, briefly. But Holmes knew how to fight his way out of it. Ernie did get him.
That's it, big guy.
Shavers' left eye. There have been no knockdowns. Shavers putting up his gloves and saying, hey, look, fella. So for him, there is little time left. He himself said in the pre-fight interview, I've got 3 or 4 fights left. The blood is now coming down Ernie's left jaw. That right by Ernie scored. We will return with more of ABC's Wide World of Sports after this from our local station. The left of your screen, Ernie Shavers the right. For those of you who may have just joined, almost complete control over Shavers with that quick flicking left jab. Partner of Muhammad Ali and of Joe Frazier. If there are round 9 and Holmes can movement.
That's it, baby. Dance. Move, move. That's it. Move, move. Dance, baby.
We saw Holmes coming right back with his own right to score.
Move. Get out there. Move.
We're in the final minute of round 9. This is what Shavers wants to have against the rope. And Holmes is covering up, rope-a-dope fashion. Now, suddenly, Holmes let go with the flurry. And some of those blows are getting through. Shavers coming back with a wild right that missed. Look at the 9th round. Holmes is scoring again and again. Shavers corner between rounds. He was told, Gennaro, and by his trainer, Frank Luca, you've got to get him. So far, Shavers has not shown the ability to do so. To the 10th round.
Don't wait, Big Jack. Come on, dance. Keep that jab work. Keep the jab work. Shoot it.
Into the 10th round. Last September 29th, he went 15 against Ali. He does look wary in this round. Beating this man.
Don't wait. Stop her up.
On grounds that Holmes was younger. It's after missing. But Shavers getting the left.
Come on, Ernie, left hand. Stop it.
Shavers is laughing again. I don't quite know why.
Walk into it. Let him walk into it. Keep moving.
In the 10th round. Because he is getting tired. The younger man, Holmes, still appears fresh. Coming to the end of the 10th round. Weren't many who thought it would go this far. But Holmes loses that left in the earlier rounds. He would just try to go with that right. As he left Shavers getting in there now. That can only losing the ring effectively for the first 9 rounds of the fight. So the young into the 11th round. That was Ernie with that wild. Taking command again. Shavers with the wild right lead, missing again. That's been a major part of this fight story.
That's it. Looking good, baby, looking good. That's it.
There is a bruise under Holmes's left eye. I don't see blood, but I see a... Snap is going out of Holmes' punches as he connects. They're no longer that crisp. End of the round here. And Holmes, 10 of the round. Shavers 1-1. Look at Holmes right there. Jimmy Young has scored a shutout for Holmes. Kenny Norton has Holmes 12 rounds. Overall, he has fought extreme. There's Kenny Norton doing the job. His point of view, hopefully upward. Less than a minute left. A good right by Holmes. Totally controlling the opponent. Giving him a boxing lesson. Giving good evidence in this round of his own stamina, where he had looked a little tired in the first half of the 11th round. 30 seconds to go in the fight. Desperate Shavers. Now Shavers is hurt and ready to go. We are about at the end of the fight, and Shavers is ready to go. He will not go. The fight is over, and Larry Holmes has put on. And Jimmy Young wasn't that far. You heard Chiquetti, blood on Holmes's trousers. Front round. We are live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Right, corner. We are 40 seconds left in the round to a different fight, and Holmes is staggering. He is wobbling. He is holding on. He got caught with that Ernie Shavers right. Ernie wild, trying to get at Holmes. Ernie swinging wildly. Holmes trying to hold together. Ernie Shavers at age 35 or whatever, with 10 seconds left now in the round. Holmes defenseless, taking it from Shavers. Holmes, the end of the round here. Turn of events. Round 8. live from Las Vegas. Ernie Shavers with the first knockdown of the fight. Holmes had dropped his left. Shavers came over. How he will hold together now. A half-blind Shavers was being boxed apart by Larry Holmes. So we are in the 8th round, and Holmes is back to his pattern. He's moving. He seems well enough. The blood again pouring down from Holmes' right eye. From Shavers' right eye, correction. And the Holmes left getting in there again and again. But now, all eyes are focused on that Shavers' right as Holmes runs. Earl with a clump to the canvas. Last round. Holmes now fighting back. Once they said Larry Holmes didn't have courage. They said it about him in the Olympic trials against Wayne Bobbitt. He has shown his courage. He showed it 5 times over. A good right by Holmes. I don't see any dog in either man. Holmes knowing he must keep moving. He must keep moving. From Holmes' point of view. Ernie now in trouble himself again. It's gone back the other way. But the wild right. Holmes failing to take advantage of Shavers when he was off balance. Holmes tired. But Holmes having himself a big round after the knockdown. We'll return with more boxing action after this from our local stations. They are both so tired. Holmes just looked down at his corner for an instruction. Holmes back with a flurry. How he does it, understand what referee Dave Pearl is doing. It looked like he was going to stop the fight. Back comes Shays again. Pearl, apparently totally confused, halted the action in the waning seconds of round 10 because he said he thought the bell had rung. There was still about 18 seconds to go. There's Holmes with the right off Shavers. 11th round action. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. And both fighters exhausted. We have had one official knockdown. It occurred in the 7th round. It came from nowhere. Shavers' his left, which had dropped. Seemed to have repaired the cut over Ernie's right eye, or over the corner of it, but the left eye remains virtually shut. If you land one, he's gone. Look at that, though. Ernie bent over almost in 2. Defenseless, his hands at his side. Tremendous fight. In terms of a brawl, not in terms of skills anymore. Excitement engendered by the courage of Ernie. Look at him smiling as he takes blow upon blow. We're a minute 45 into the 11th round.
Howard, it's like Ali said, he's a tough acorn to crack.
He really is. Look at that right against the left side of his face. Dave Pearl, the referee, checking with Ernie, trying to find out if he knows where he's at. That's it. It's stopped by